I have sided with the Templars. That playthrough is so much more enjoyable. To be honest, that playthrough is that storyline so much better than siding with the mages. Even though you are very clearly like kind of supposed to pick the mages, the Templars is so much more fun, and the intro into like meeting Cole is like eons better. And you can still like go and like meet Dorian like the first time you meet Dorian up in the Chantry and the Hinterlands. Like you can still go meet Dorian, and then you go do all the Templar stuff, and you meet Cole. Like it's so good. It's so good. And the reason I think I was okay picking Templars, we can always chat more. I know, but I love this. I'll have to try it next. It's so good. And also, it gives a chance for one of the antagonists. Do you mind spoilers? It's gonna be very vague spoilers, but do you mind spoilers? Um, it's so much. The story is so much cooler if you side with the Templars. But I think the reason I was okay siding with the Templars is because siding with the Templars in this game, the way it's framed, is not like it is so far with Dragon Age 2. Because with Dragon Age 2, it's very much like Templars want to enslave mages, or mages who want to be free. And that is very clearly like, oh wow, fuck. In Inquisition, at least from playing Inquisition first, the Templars give more a vibe of the reason I was okay siding with Templars is it's less of I'm supporting their morality, and it's more of I think they will be a better aid in this fight type of thing. Or like, because I did it for my dwarf, I believe, my dwarven rogue archer, and he was very much like a fighty type person, and definitely would have seen the Templars in Inquisition more as they're fighting. We need fighters, and that was what helped. That it very much was less of like the Templars want to enslave people. It was less of that intention behind the stuff in Inquisition, from my perspective, than it is in Origins. Because clearly now, than it wasn't two. Because now that I'm playing two, I'm like, oh fuck, oh fuck. But like if you played Origins and two first, like you're saying, if I had played Origins and two first, I probably would never have sided with the Templars, like you. But the Templar story is so much cooler. And vague spoiler, one of the major antagonists, if you side with the Templars, which is obviously like the mage alternative, right? Because there's like the Samson or like there's other figures. Like there's all these figures that are like in the hierarchy of Templars and the hierarchy of mages, right? So one of the mages in like the hierarchy of the mages, um if you go with the Templars, you get into some interesting really good side quests, and you're like, hey, you're being tricked, which everyone is being tricked, but like most people, you can't convince that they're being used. You know that everyone's being used, but you can actually be like, hey, you're being used, and like actually like affect that if you pick certain options. It is so good. I adore picking the Templars for the story and for the different like side quests, and even for when you are just going to get the Templars in that first mission is so much cooler than just fighting the mages in the castle and wandering through. It's so much cooler. I love it. I love it. I've played both, and I absolutely adore Templar playthrough, which kind of sucks, but I mean, like, you do, you know, yeah, I love it. But yeah,